From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Hannah Mordeau with a special edition of your Daybreak Drive-In and News 8 Daily for Monday, April 22nd. The Pacers can't keep pace in Game 1. There's a new mayor in Fort Wayne, and Trump goes on trial. Next. Pacers thought they may have had an opening in their first round of the playoff series. That's because the Milwaukee Bucks' top player is out with an injury. But the team found out last night there's more to the Bucks than just Giannis. News 8's Andrew Chernoff was in Milwaukee for Game 1 of the first round of the series.
No Giannis, no problem for the Bucks on Sunday night in Game 1 against the Pacers. The star forward out with a left calf strain, and in his absence, Dame Lillard stepped up in a big way. The Bucks guard going off 35 points, helping Milwaukee beat Indiana by 15 to take a 1-0 series lead. Just a night the Pacers hope to forget. They could not defend Lillard. They could not shoot from three-point range, and at one point in the first half, found themselves trailing by 30 points.
First half was embarrassing. No excuses. We simply have got to come out better, and it was ugly, and we all own it.
I mean, it's easy to just say you miss shots. Now we're nervous or whatever y'all gonna run with doesn't matter. I feel like we missed shots. At the end of the day, the ball wasn't hopping, and they made shots in the first half, and that kind of dug us a hole. We had to figure out how we're gonna dig ourselves out. I think we won the third by 15. We just gotta be better in the first half, and things will be better for us. But the ball's got to pop offensively, and then defensively, just gotta get enough stops so we can run. It felt like we did a bad job. They controlled the pace all night, and that hasn't been the story when we played these guys. So kudos to them, but we'll be ready to go on Tuesday.
When you're on the playoffs on the road, you have to come out with certain intensity, and a certain attention to detail, and that lacked a little bit in that first half. But I'm still very confident, with our group, soldiers that we have on our side. It's not a series, so the road team wins. So we drop one, but we're still very confident in our abilities.
Miles Turner added that after the game, he and the leaders in the locker room had a conversation. I asked Miles what that conversation was like. He did not want to disclose the details, but he did say that group was cognizant of its performance on Sunday and that performance cannot happen again. Game 2 is tomorrow night inside this arena. In Milwaukee, Andrew Chernoff, Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
For the first time in this country's history, a former president is facing a criminal trial. Opening statements are scheduled for this morning in the hush money case against former President Donald Trump. Trump is facing 34 charges related to hush money payments made to an adult film actress, Stormy Daniels. The reason Trump is being charged with a crime is because prosecutors say he made the payments to hide salacious information about his sex life from voters right before the 2016 election.
The defendant repeatedly made false statements on New York business records. Why did Donald Trump repeatedly make these false statements? The evidence will show that he did so to cover up crimes relating to the 2016 election.
Trump has denied having an affair with the adult film star. This is one of 4 criminal cases he faces as he tries to campaign for the presidency. Your statewide news network covers Fort Wayne, where the city has a new mayor. Fort Wayne Councilwoman Sharon Tucker will be the city's first black mayor and only the second woman to hold office. Tucker won in a Democratic caucus to serve the rest of the term for longtime Mayor Tom Henry. Henry died last month after a battle with stomach cancer. Tucker will be up for election in 2027. Some condemn him, others commend him. House Republicans are divided over the future of House Speaker Mike Johnson. It's because he partnered with the president, Joe Biden, and Democrats to pass a bill to give military funding to Ukraine, which a majority of House Republicans oppose. Amy Kiley reports some Republicans could push to oust the speaker this week.
I am so proud of the Speaker, Mike Johnson.
Some Republicans are on opposite sides over House Speaker Mike Johnson.
He needs to do the right thing to resign.
The controversy involves a bill the Senate is expected to pass this week. It provides aid to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan, and bans TikTok unless the platform changes owners. The legislation is a combination of 4 bills the House passed Saturday, with Democrats helping overcome hardline Republican opponents.
He's going to cause us to lose the majority at this point. He's completely demotivated our base.
A handful of Republicans so strongly oppose the measure, they want to oust Johnson from his leadership role. In particular, they object to the funding for Ukraine.
We're going to fight in Congress to do everything we can to stop this type of uniparty leadership. Mike Johnson's speakership is over.
Johnson says he won't resign. It's unclear if Democrats would save him, but some say they would try.
He did the right thing here, and he deserves to keep his job.
As for the bill itself, it has a strong chance of becoming law. President Joe Biden supports it, and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says he plans to bring it to the floor tomorrow.
I think there's a lot of support for the bill in the Senate.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
The NFL draft is 3 days away, and who the Colts will take is anyone's guess. Right now, the Colts' first-round pick is the 15th overall selection. In the coming days, General Manager Chris Ballard says he and head coach Shane Steichen will make a call on what player it will be.
Oh, it's really good because it makes it, I mean, like when you go in there and you start looking at players together, and then when he starts looking at the board and okay, this is how I use this guy, this is how he fits, man. From a GM perspective, that's a beautiful thing now, knowing that he's got a vision quickly for the player, and it's not a vision of negativity with many guys, where he sees the strengths really quickly and will figure out a role for how this guy can play for you. And that's fun. That makes it fun.
The NFL draft kicks off on Thursday night in Detroit. As we inch closer to the month of May, a familiar face returned to IndyCar in the winner's circle in Long Beach. Scott Dixon held off Colton Herta by less than 1 second on Sunday to take the Long Beach Grand Prix. Dixon took the checkered flag after Joseph Newgarden made contact with Herta's car late in the race.
It was way up there, man, because the stress level was high. You know, those guys were coming fast and strong. Obviously, I think we were kind of off by a lap or two of making it easy. I think other fuel races I've done have had it under control for the whole stint, but I saw Joseph coming. I was like, man, this is going to be really tough. And I don't know what happened there, but I knew Colton was going to be strong. And last 2 laps, team came on and said, just go for it. We got plenty of fuel, and away we went, man.
The win was the 57th of Dixon's career. He is now only 10 away from A.J. Foyt's career record for IndyCar victories. Some members of the Tortured Poets Department are still in shock after Taylor Swift's new album. On Friday, Swift surprised fans with her 11th studio album at 2 in the morning. It includes 16 additional songs to her original album, with the titles like I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. It's no surprise the album took fans on an emotional roller coaster. One expert says sad songs can benefit your mental and emotional health. The American Heart Association says that heartbreak has ties to depression and can lead to conditions like heart disease. A good cry can release endorphins and boost mental health.
I think music can be a real conduit for processing our own emotions.
We're 193 days away until Taylor Swift takes over Indianapolis with her Eras Tour. Patchy frost this morning. Sunny skies, though, around for the most of the day. The high temps going to be chilly into the low to mid 60s. This has been your Daybreak Drive-In and News 8 Daily Special Edition from Wish TV. I'm Hannah Mordeau. Watch us on wishtv.com and follow us on Facebook for updates.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening. And be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.